We are live. Let's check and make sure audio is good. Dude, you know what's going to be nice? Is having a guy for audio, you know?
Having a what?
Having a guy, you know, like I got a guy for that. Check my own stream. Nah, dude, I got a guy for that, you know? It is live. Let's check and make sure. That sounds good. Hey, Mike, go ahead and talk for me so I can hear you in the stream. You know, it's going to be nice.
Hold on. Let me put my headphones in so it sounds better.
Okay. That sounds good. Hey, Mike, go ahead and talk for me so I can hear you in the stream.
All right, can you hear me? Hold on. Let me put my headphones in so it sounds better.
Oh, wow, that sounded really good. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah. You're kind of lagging a little bit. Talk more.
Oh shit! I said on my pad. Hello.
Yeah, no, you're good. That works.
Hello.
That works. Have for your reference, if P Money is not using her phone, or if you can pull it up on the TV or something like that. I don't know if you'll be able to find it, but I can send you or share the YouTube page with you if you need me to.
It's like somebody already has on Paper Sports. They have 5 subscribers and 7 videos.
The YouTube page with you. For your reference, if P Money is not
Hello. Can you send me it?
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I'll send you the. I'm gonna turn it down on my phone. Boom. We have.
I already got it, dude.
I was gonna say
and then just click.
We have 2 viewers, so I think it's. I think you found it.
Hello. Oh, I think I might have just turned my headphones off. I feel like there's an echo. Hello.
Can you hear it? I don't hear an echo.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So that's how the chat box is gonna work. If you see that.
You're the third viewer. No, I think we're good.
Cool. I think the volume is going to be good. And
Viewers. Hey, but let's keep it up. Wait, can I ask a quick? Like, what does it look like on Aaron?
It looks like on my phone.
Like no, like the stream. Like when you're like on Twitch, there's usually like there's like when you're looking at your portal, like you're streaming, it looks different. Or live, there's like analytics, like how many people are viewing. You can like see who's in the chat.
I hear what you're saying. So with the YouTube, it doesn't have the, obviously it doesn't have the Twitch I don't even know what that's called, the Twitch chat. It does tell me the viewers. It tells me how long I'm live for. It shows the chat, but I can't see who all is in the chat. Actually, I can. On Paper Sports, On Paper Gaming, and Michael Tyler. So those were the three. So you, me, and you. What are you giggling about, bro?
It's in the chat.
What'd you say?
What's in the chat?
Dude, so what did you think about that? What did you, like, when I told you that the hockey season started, did you even know that? Because I honestly didn't know that until I was looking. I had gotten a notification that said,
Sharks game?
Hold on, you're lagging. What'd you say?
Are you talking about the Preds Sharks game?
Yeah.
Looks like my camera froze.
Yeah, it did. It did at a moment. You were freezing. You remember there's a delay, so you're seeing yourself like 10 seconds behind. So everything's good now. Yeah, the Preds Sharks game.
That was a real game because they play tomorrow as well. I thought it was a committee game. Like half the team played today, team's playing tomorrow.
Yeah, so with it being the Global Series, I figured it was.
What does that mean? Are they in another country?
They're in Prague. They're in the Czech Republic.
That's across the pond.
Yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying is, when I got the notification and it said that the
Gene there.
Huh?
Sorry.
Yeah, drinking age is. Yeah, I think the drinking age is like 6 years old when you can say, "Can I have a beer, please?" But
well, yeah.
Yeah, when I got the notification that the Nashville Predators had won their first game of the season, I knew that the Flyers don't play until Thursday, right? So I opened up the app and I looked, and it had the Nashville Predators Sharks at the top, and underneath it had all the other preseason games. And I was like, what is happening right now? So I went to Saturday's games, and it showed Sharks 0-1, Predators 1-0, and then it had like Lightning with their preseason. It said like NHL preseason underneath it. But
I saw.
But the Lightning, they start the season off against the Rangers, and that's on Tuesday, and they are going to open the season off. I think it might be is it in New York?
Wait, we start off against the Rangers?
Yeah.
That's right. I think I did see that.
Yep.
Want to know who my early prediction for the NHL Stanley Cup is?
Hold that. It is Lightning.
You keep looking at
Lightning in Madison Square Garden against the Rangers, and then the late night matchup. So there's 2 games, so we can take a breather on week 1 and digest both games. But we got the Lightning and Rangers, and then you got the Golden Knights in LA against the Kings at 9:00. So at 9:00 my time, it'd be 8:00 your time. And then your Lightning Rangers matchup is at 6:30 my time, 5:30 your time, which I assume that you're going to want to stream that. So we might hop in and do a stream during that. Your early prediction, I don't know what it's going to be. You already know my early prediction, and I think no matter who comes out of the East, I think the Calgary Flames take the NHL. I just think they're too good. Way too good this year. They were so good last year, and I don't think anybody's going to stop them this year. They looked good in that first series of this year's playoffs, and then they looked good in that first game against Edmonton too.
Right. The Battle of Alberta was a good one, but I agree with you, John. I think Calgary definitely might make it They might make it all the way to Stanley
And
Cup.
can I take a guess at who you think's coming out of the East?
But do you want to know who I think is coming out of the East? I think you're gonna be a little shocked.
I think you think, because I think it's gonna be the Maple Leafs. What?
Yes, sir.
Is that an Austin Matthews?
Austin Matthews. This is a Justin Bieber Austin Matthews jersey. Collaboration with Drew.
Let's see the back. Wait a minute. I thought you said it was Austin Matthews.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything.
Doesn't say anything at all?
Nothing.
Oh, that's crazy. Not even a number?
Nah. It's a timeless jersey.
Wait.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I think I know what you're doing, because I think I did see.
Hold on, I have another jersey. I have another one. Hold on. I have another Maple Leafs jersey. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's the Matthews.
You're a nut job.
So, it's double-sided.
You see, I knew it because I when you put that on, I was like, I think I know what he's doing. I think that's a reversible jersey.
Yeah, I forget what game it was, but I think they wore it for warm-ups, and that was it. They had like they had the Leaf side on. It said Leafs. I thought it was really interesting.
So you have the Maple Leafs coming out of the East, and do you have Calgary in it as well, or no?
I think that would be pretty epic. I think I honestly would. I would let my team stand by to see that Stanley Cup. If the Lightning are willing to stand by, I can't control them. They're unstoppable. I mean, they're absolute beasts.
Oh, they're stoppable. We saw them. We saw that.
Sure, that's true. All right, so we shouldn't word it like that. They're unstoppable in the East. They're unstoppable in the East. So that means if it's Calgary against Tampa, yeah, Tampa's gonna win. If it's the Avs against Tampa, I don't know what's going to happen. Refs might give it to them again. You know what I mean? 2 years in a row, we had a state win that doesn't even snow. Of course they got to give it to Colorado. It's a snowy state. They play a lot of hockey.
Colorado,
actually,
those fans have been waiting a long time to see another cup raised.
How long, John? How long have they been waiting?
21 years.
Same as us. Same as us, too. About, 18? Not even. 17 years. And then we won another one, 18. And we wanted one more. We just wanted one more. That's all we wanted. We wanted the three-peat. We wanted to say that we were a part of the elite who have had the three-peat. Sorry, I was getting hot with 2 shirts on. But anyways, I don't know, man. I'd love to see it happen again. But, hey, you know what? If we go to 4 Stanley Cups and then win this one, I'll take it. I mean,
You can only claim 3 though.
No, we can only claim 3 for.
Yeah.
How many of the Flyers got?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to a sport that
microphone sitting over the chat. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Okay.
What are your thoughts? The other side?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and actually do that right now. To be honest,
it should just be super simple. Oh, I was gonna say not move the chat, move the microphone because you've already got the. Yeah, you know what I mean. You've already got the socials at the bottom. Follow us if you haven't already.
Boom. Cool,
oh, dude. Yeah. Great job, John, by the way. Wonderful.
Give me a golf clap, dude. Appreciate you. So we're going to move on from hockey before you start talking about
No, one more question about hockey. Just one more.
Okay, if you ask me about the projected record with the Flyers, we're not going to do that. But go ahead.
I'm not even going to talk about the Flyers. I'm not going to do you dirty. I'm going to ask you one quick, easy, simple question.
Okay.
In the last 25 years. Okay. Who has won the most NHL games? Last 25 years, not all time, just 25 years.
25 years.
This is where we need.
So let's see. Who has won the President's Cup the most is what I'm gonna think about in the last 25 years.
Not necessarily.
It's not, but that's what I'm trying to go. I'm trying. That's my technique here. I'm gonna go with in the last 25 years.
Yeah. I'll give you 3 guesses. Just throw them out there. Let's get this. Come on.
Okay.
What do you got?
I got Boston Bruins.
Okay.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Okay.
And
come on.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Chicago Blackhawks. Really?
That's more like 10. That's more like 10. Can I? Huh?
You know what's really crazy, John?
What?
Chicago Blackhawks, Boston Bruins, and Pittsburgh Penguins aren't even in the top 3 of most wins in the last 25 years.
Does that feel
not
good?
Even in the top 3? I mean, I don't even understand how did you.
All right, quit. Go ahead and just name them for us.
All right, number 1 with 9. No, I'm not even gonna start with number. We're gonna start with number 3. 987, 655 losses. The St. Louis.
Are you starting from
Does that shock you?
Wait, say that again?
That's the 3rd most wins in the NHL in the last 25 years. Remember, we're only talking the last 25 years because that's all we remember because we're only 26 and about to be 20.
Okay.
Or next Monday.
Okay.
Place. You said it earlier tonight when I first asked you this question. That's the Detroit Wings, 991. Which is insane.
I wanted to say them, but I wanted to go with 3 different answers.
991 wins in 25 years. That's incredible. They had 639 losses. They have a 5.93 win percentage.
Is number 1 the Montreal Canadiens?
That's crazy that you even said those words. They're not even. They're literally like middle.
25 years.
In the last 25 years.
Hold on, hold on.
Dude, 3 wins away from having 1,000 wins.
This seems like it should be so. Are you looking at it? Are you surprised, or is it obvious?
I would have never guessed this if I didn't have this in front of my face. And I had said this, I actually want to fact check it. And it's on a website that I trust because for other stuff that I can't talk about. But it's, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Throw it out there. Go ahead.
Website. No. I'm still trying to find. I can't even really fact check it. It's the only website I know. All right, the number 1 person. You ready? Or I'm sorry, number 1 team. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh my
What are you doing?
God, no fucking. I would not have guessed that. Go ahead.
How did you?
Go ahead.
You look it up.
Go ahead. Hey, dude, it was killing. It was the anticipated. The people watching this, they looked it up.
Stars. Oh, they definitely looked.
No,
they definitely looked.
Yeah. Oh. Since okay, I'm looking at since 2000. Okay, so hold on. Without looking it up, who has the most wins since 2000?
Wait, so then where is Dallas Stars ranked on that list? Just give me that. Just tell me where Dallas Stars were ranked on that list. Just give me one guess, one hint. Where are the Dallas Stars ranked on that? Just give me a hint.
7. Dude, that's like the worst number. I feel like it's like not middle. It's not top. 7.
3 years they went from 7th because 2000 is only 23 years ago.
I'll give you number 3 like you did to me, dickhead. Boston Bruins, number 3. Number 2.
I'm going to throw this out there. Number 2, go ahead, tell me.
San Jose Sharks. What?
All
Never would have guessed that.
Number 1 since 2000, the Pittsburgh Penguins.
No, they're number 5.
Okay, give me one more guess. Hold on.
And it's not St. Louis. St. Louis is number 4.
I'm not looking it up. I'm just looking at my list. There's no way it's the Washington Capitals. Since 2000. Who had a great run? Yeah, I'm gonna say the Capitals.
Yeah, you're right. You fuck. All right, so what we're gonna do here? All right, so what we're gonna do for the stream, some of the adjustments that I'm gonna make for this is, one, I'm gonna put name tags. I'm gonna have some dope nameplates for us. Okay.
Oh, that's a good
and
idea.
2, I'm gonna have records underneath our things. And right now, I'd be 0-1, and you'd be 1-0. Because I couldn't stump the dummy, but you stumped me. All right.
Oh, dude, let's do a real stump the dummy, dude. Let's do a real stump.
Hold on. Let's move on. We'll come back to hockey, I promise. Let's move on, because we had. Hold on. I just have to readjust real quick. We had some big games in Major League Baseball today.
Oh, did we, John? Oh, did we?
Yeah, we had some big games in Major League Baseball today.
They ran around the triangle, and they all had to take their own turn to take their turn.
It's a diamond. It's not a triangle. It's a diamond. And 2, it was MLB Wildcard Game 1 for all wildcard matchups. The Guardians, the Mariners, and the Phillies all take a 1-0 lead in their series. Guardians played at home. Mariners and Phillies both played away. So I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know if we.
Nice.
I don't know if we talked about this, but it's in the wild card series. It's a best of 3 series, right? So it's.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think it's important for people to understand. There's 32 teams in the league.
Yeah.
And 30 of them make it.
30 of them make it. What do you mean 30 of them make it?
I'm saying in more than half the league makes it. Don't of them make.
No.
How many people make it in the playoffs? How many teams out of 32?
6 and 6, 12. 12.
It's only 12?
Yeah, you have 3 divisions, 3 divisional winners, and you have 3 wild cards.
See, this is why I can't talk about baseball.
So that's why I'm going to help you out. Okay.
I thought, why did I think who has? I know hockey is half, right? Half the league makes it in hockey, 18 teams, or not 18, not half because there's 33 now, so 6.
Hear me out. I'm going to tell you why it's such a big deal for the Mariners and the Phillies to take that 1-0 lead. It's a 5-game series, first to 3 wins, and all 5 games are played in the best seat stadium. So Philly doesn't get a game in Philly.
Why?
Seattle doesn't get a game in Seattle. They're all played in the same stadium. So that's huge. If you can steal game 1 in a 5-game series held in the same stadium in front of those fucking fans.
Did you see the one Mariners fan at the game? The lady in the crowd?
No.
It was a sign, it had the Mariners on it, and it said, "I believe."
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Only fan in the crowd, I believe.
Was it an older lady?
No, she's probably, I don't know, maybe in her 30s, if that. Probably younger than that. Oh, I should probably say that. Who knows?
So the Guardians, they played in the World Series in 2016 against the Cubs. The Cubs finally got their first one. I remember I watched all those games. The Mariners, this is their first playoff appearance in over 20 years. They haven't made the playoffs in over 20 years, and they get their first win on the road in Toronto.
So you remember before this, you asked me about the droughts and to look it up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give this website a shout out because free advertisements. But longest active postseason series win drought. Okay. Mariners, right? Correct. Have made it, so no longer. But
Phillies second.
Hold on. No. Mariners are second. There's someone first, someone third.
Oh, like all time.
No, this is longest active postseason drought going on, like active, right?
In the MLB?
Okay, yes, in the MLB. Obviously, the playoffs started today. Imagine it's yesterday. Imagine, like, for some reason, Seattle hadn't made it yet. So don't count anybody that's in this year. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay.
Seattle Mariners are second. But what I'm trying to explain is, in this article, there's a paragraph explaining when they got close, when the last time they won is, this, that, and the other, for every single team. But when it comes to the Seattle Mariners, whoever wrote this article must not like them, because all it says is, to be blunt, it's impossible to win a series when you fail to reach the postseason. But the Mariners have a chance to end the drought in 2022. And that is all they wrote. Do you think that's a fan, or do you think? Or I mean, I was gonna say,
I think that's
disappointed.
I think that's an honest sports journalist. It has been so tough on Seattle Mariners fans in the last 20 years. I mean, they've gotten really close a couple times, really close.
Well, who's tied with them? Somebody's tied with them. Who actually isn't tied with them? No, because I think I know that they are definitely not in this year. The third place person.
So, I don't know if that article is correct, because the longest, now that the Phillies and the Mariners, I don't know how outdated that is, because the Phillies and the Mariners, I'm pretty sure, held it, and now it's the Tigers and...
This was written on October 5th.
Yeah, because the Tigers are 8 now, and they lead it, and it's the Tigers and...
This says the Cincinnati Reds 27 seasons. The Cincinnati Reds haven't had a since 1996.
No, the Phillies played the Reds in the playoffs in 2000. I think it was the year they won the World Series. They won. I think they won the wild card against the Reds. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. Past 10 seasons, the Reds have made the playoffs twice.
Was it 2008 one of them? Oh, past 10 seasons. But now it's the Tigers and the Angels.
Yeah.
Tigers and Angels. Tigers and Angels. That's who it is. I'm 100%. I'm gonna lock in my answer.
Okay, whoever Ethan Four is for the analyst, you're an idiot. Like your article's just wrong.
That might not be active. That might be all time.
You're right. Allegedly. What do you mean? It was written 2 days. It's dated October 5th, 2022. Today's the 7th. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, but it's still. Does it say active, or does it say longest postseason droughts?
It says longest active. Hold on. Sorry. Division title. Longest active postseason series win drought.
Got it. That makes sense.
Series
okay.
Win. So the Cincinnati Reds have been there, but they've never gotten past the first round. Not only not past the first round, but they haven't won a game.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
That makes sense. That's kind of crazy, though. I would almost call that worse than. No, that's not. Is that worse than the Mariners? I don't know. What do you say? 27 years, bro.
I'd rather the Phillies not make the playoffs than go to the playoffs and lose all the games. Yeah. I'd say that's worse.
Yeah.
So Mariners go into Toronto. They took a very early 4-0 lead. Ended up winning that game. The Phillies. The Phillies and so the Phillies played in St. Louis. They went through 8 innings without a score. Sorry, went through 7 innings without a score. In the 8th inning, Cardinals hit a 2-run home run, took a 2-0 lead into the 9th, and the Phillies had a 6-run top of the 9th to win the game. So that is huge. And like I said, I don't know how much of the game you got to see, but after the Phillies scored 4 runs, those fans started leaving the stadium.
Are you asking me how much I got to see, or the?
I said I know you didn't get to see much of it. Like you saw you might have caught
any of it. Why? Explain that to me. Why are we playing games at 2:00 on a Friday? Like, people got work.
It's baseball, man. Baseball has start times of like 1:05 in the regular season. It's so weird.
I've seen that on like the weekends. I've even seen it as early as like 10. But I mean, come on.
So that's huge. The winner of those will go. The winner of the wild card games will go on to play the divisional winners, 1 and 2 seeds of their respective leagues. Let's check and see the scores. Padres are currently absolutely obliterating the Mets right now in New York. In New York, they're up. It is the end of the 6th inning.
New York too. Oh, I bet you. Some competitive sports blog fans of ours, not fans of ours, but we are fans of them. Yep, are watching that game right now.
Yeah. It's 7-1 right now. End of the 6th. Machado had a homer in the 5th. Profar had a homer in the 5th. Grisham homered in the 2nd. That's a lot of home runs.
Really? Yeah.
Bell homered in the 1st. That's 4 home runs. They scored on 4 home runs. 7 runs on 4 home runs. The Mets' only run is a solo home run by Escobar. And that was in the 5th as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's going to be a great series, I think. I think that one has the most potential to go to 5 games. Guardians and Rays, that could be okay, but the high scoring one, it's going to be the Mets and the Padres. That's going to be a great series.
So let me ask you a quick question, since we're going. Is that everyone? Have we gone over today?
No, that's all of them. Game 2 of all those series will be played tomorrow. 3 will be on Sunday. They skip.
What?
They reverted. It's back to a 3-game series now. So, not only did they add the extra base runner in overtime after they told us at the beginning of the season that they weren't going to do that. So, runner starts at second base in extra innings. But now they took it from a 5-game series to a 3-game series. So, game 3s, if necessary, be played on Sunday. So, it's going to be Friday, which is today, Saturday, and Sunday. By Tuesday, we'll be into the second round. We'll be in the divisional matchups.
So by Sunday, we will know. Potentially by tomorrow, we will know if
by tomorrow, if the Phillies win tomorrow, we will be making a trip out to LA to play against the Dodgers.
How does that sound?
We'll know when we get there. We'll know when we get there. That's gonna be hard. And
let's forget about the Phillies. Let's imagine the Phillies didn't even make it for some reason.
I can't do that, Michael. But yeah, we'll try.
I was gonna say, who do you expect to win? Or not expect? Who is your crazy early prediction wins World Series?
I don't see how the Dodgers don't win the World Series. I don't see it. And I think it's going to feel good for Dodgers fans if the Phillies do win to get some payback for what we did to them in 2008. Long time coming for them. And I think they win the World Series. I would and wouldn't be surprised if they just win. I'm talking win the every single game that they play in the playoffs, including the World Series.
Question.
The Astros are good, but I don't think they match up with the Dodgers.
I just thought of that. Is this being recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? All right, cool. So don't want to be, a loser, but would really love to, talk baseball all day, like all night. Me and baseball can't stop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How about some updates in college football?
College football? There's college football?
Well, there's some mediocre college football right now, but there is what is this? Why can't I read this? Matchup picks and what?
Matchup picks and bets.
Oh, okay.
So,
did you see bets already?
No, I haven't. I haven't set any. Have you?
I have. If you want, I can go over what I have picked, and then we could do a quick little three-legger.
We can definitely do that.
What are you feeling? First try Fridays. First stream luck. Maybe triple unit bet.
I'm down. Do you have I have a token, so I'm gonna a little parlay.
I have a
token.
Before we go into the token, let me tell you about what I've got going on, so we can maybe potentially copy some of these picks. Do you want me to just talk about college football, or do you want to hear about?
Yeah, let's start with college football. We can do the parlay, and then I want to hear what your biggest matchups for this weekend are. Which ones you're most excited about?
So this one I'm least excited about. It was actually an accident. My finger slipped and it placed, and I've not once been able to get the cash out. I'm not going to name the book, but if I ever get big, I will, because I could come after you and say, hey, give me my $2.50 back. But honestly, I don't think it's that big. But it's a three-leg parlay. It's Arkansas plus 8. I wanted this to be individual bets. I ended up making it a parlay, and so I'm just going to run with it.
Arkansas, so who are they playing?
Arkansas plus 8 against Mississippi State. I've got Florida over Missouri. If anybody knows, I'm a big Florida fan. And then Kansas plus 7 over TCU. Why am I picking Kansas plus 7 over TCU? Because I have bet Kansas every week for the last 4 weeks, and I've won every time. Kansas is a football town. Speaking of that, John, have you heard what's coming to Kansas? Have you heard what Kansas is going to be doing to their football facility?
No, I did not. Are they transforming the basketball court into a football field?
$300 million football field renovation just because those boys have been doing good. They're not just a basketball team anymore, or a basketball college anymore, John. But anyways, we move on. So Tennessee at LSU, I 63.5. The reason I took the over is because both of them have pretty decent offenses. I say that with a grain of salt because I hate both those teams.
You think LSU has a great offense?
LSU just got ranked this week. They're ranked 25 right now.
I think Tennessee's gonna whoop that butt, dude.
Oh, I think so too. But I think that both their defenses. I didn't say that they have a good. I said they both have decent offense. Good, maybe. Tennessee definitely better. LSU doesn't have a defense though, and neither does Tennessee. So I think 63.5 too low. I think they definitely could.
So I'm gonna stick with that matchup. The over is at 64.5 now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Tennessee -3.
Really? LSU's been finding their ground. Yeah, you think this is a game?
I do, and I know that the Florida Gators are your team, and it's a soft spot right now, but I think that they are a better team than LSU. So I think Tennessee comes out.
Agree with that. We play LSU next weekend, so I'd agree with that. We play LSU Saturday, so I'm all about it. But honestly, I'm with that because honestly, I want Tennessee to win. Because if Tennessee wins the rest of their games in the championship, people are like, "Hey, Gators suck." You're gonna be like, "Hey,
what's up, Jake?"
Tennessee, you know what I mean?
Jake, if you stick around for just a few more minutes, we're gonna get to NFL next. I know that you've been trying to get into that, so just hold on 1 second. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Right now, what we're doing is we're picking our bets. We're placing a 3-leg parlay for tomorrow's college football, huh?
Is it Jake Getz or your brother?
It's my bro.
Oh, what's up? I was trying to see the comment. I can't see it.
I love the overlays, bro. So believe it or not, I built this completely from scratch.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of the overlays that they had because it's built for obviously gamers. So I cropped, built, created all that. So I'm glad you like it, dude.
Canvas, dude, like all that stuff, dude.
I'm really glad that you like that shit.
I was killing it.
So
all right. Let's why don't we get into the all right, let me give you this last 3-leg parlay. Let me give you this last like parlay.
Okay, go ahead.
Ohio over Akron. Akron sucks this year. Wisconsin over Northwestern. I'm pretty sure Northwestern has like maybe 2 games, or I don't even. And then I've got Utah -3.5 over UCLA because I watched one UCLA game and they look like they suck. And then I found out it turns out their quarterback is having one of the best years ever. So I'm actually probably really. So we'll see.
I feel like you're back and forth on them every single week.
I am with UCLA. I am because I placed a bet on them. I don't know. I forget. Somebody told me, and I didn't even watch the game, but it lost. And then I placed another bet on them. Watched them. They looked terrible. Lost. So
hold on 1 second, Mike. Jake. So as cliche as this is gonna sound, I think that the reason we built this channel is for people literally exactly like you that are trying to either get into sports or get back into sports. One of the things that we really want to do is like we want to watch a game. We can't stream the game obviously for copyright reasons, but we want to watch the game and post the time and like the clock that we have on our screen on the stream so that you can line it up with us, and then we'll talk about it. Like the little nuances and maybe the rules that are like what just happened. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about just dumbed down. We might get a little advanced at times, but for the most part.
I mean, also you're going to talk about baseball, basketball.
Yeah, all the sports, and we're going to talk about the bigger headlines. We're going to do a lot of trivia. We're going to add like a little record underneath our cameras.
And a lot of sports betting.
A lot of sports betting.
A lot of sports. We're going to lose a lot. I mean, we're going to win a lot of.
So, do we want to move on to NFL Sunday? Because it's going to be a shit show, in my opinion.
Wait.
Okay.
What about 3-leg parlay?
I'm going to.
We barely even talked about football, college football.
So like I said, I'm gonna take Tennessee over LSU, but -3.
Oh, you are? Okay, I like that. No, I like that.
I'm gonna take. Where was it? I just saw another one that I really liked.
I'm gonna take Tennessee money line.
I think Florida's gonna beat Missouri. But I'm going to take Missouri with the points. 10.5 is what I have on my screen. Jake said it's a good idea. Talk about players, their history and impact. Yes, Jake. We're also Mike's going to build us a website and we're going to be writing articles and blogs, and also incorporating those articles and blogs into our streams, whether it's like timeless articles, the history on the players, their impact, things that they've done. We just talked earlier about some of like the records, like what was it, Mike? The NHL, most wins in the last 25 years since 2000, things like that. And we're going to talk about that. It's probably going to be centered around like the last 25 years at the most.
Yeah, definitely.
At the most, the last 25 years. A lot of people like me in the game of sports don't know what's going on anymore. There's a lot of people like that. But more people now than ever have said that, Jake, like where they're either getting into it for the first time or just getting into it. And I think that we are going to be the perfect place for that. Because for me, it's going to be important to take the time to explain it so people can hopefully love sports as much as I do. That's my goal. And then, you know what, Mike? I'm going to go with you, and we're going to be rooting for the Kansas Jayhawks. If my bets...
No.
If my...
Take him.
Huh?
How come I can't find the Mizzou game?
If my $5 bet hits, Mike, with the parlay boost, I'm going to take it a guess. Take a gander at how much my $5 bet hits with the parlay boost on Kansas money line against TCU, Missouri plus 10.5, and Tennessee -3.
Hold on. Say it one more time.
I got Kansas money line, Missouri plus 10.5, Tennessee -3 parlay with the parlay boost.
You've got Kansas money line against TCU, who beat. Well, I guess Oklahoma does suck this year. That's tough. How much does that win?
$72.
All right.
Does that change? Does that change things?
I'm riding with you.
You know what, Jake? I thought about that, and I haven't done enough research on it, but I want to incorporate UFC because a lot of people are getting into UFC again, and apparently they do a fight night every single week, which is kind of dope. Friday night, so we could stream for that too.
Yo, Jake, let me ask you a question. Do you think John and I should be pussies and bet a small amount, or should we be champions and bet triple our normal unit? I say triple. We've never done it. We've never done a triple unit. It's our first stream ever. Jake's in that. I don't know.
On what? On my parlay? On the parlay?
Yes, Tennessee.
Dude.
I took Tennessee money line, just so you know. I took Tennessee money line just because I think it could be a 1-point game. I really do. I think it could be even – I mean, it could be a 3-point game. That game could go to overtime and, someone wins by a touchdown. But I'd rather take Tennessee. I definitely still think Tennessee.
Are you taking Kansas money line too, or no?
I'm taking Kansas money line and Missouri plus 10.5. If triple our unit, it's $193.54 win.
On a $15 bet.
$15 bet. What time is our third game at? What time is the Tennessee LSU? Why is Tennessee LSU playing at 10
I just
a.m.?
placed the bet. I just placed the bet. I don't want to look at my app until the games are over. So Jake,
they're all at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
We're
gonna know by 11 a.m. We're gonna know by noon.
With a parlay, you make up to or at least 2 bets, but we're making 3 bets. They all have to hit in order for us to win. So if one of them doesn't hit, we don't win anything. We lose our money, which means that our odds are better. So a $15 bet on the 3 parlay, 3 legs that we just discussed is going to win $193 if it hits. Now I've done crazier things and I've won a 6-leg parlay, but it was a lot less risky than what we're doing. Jake says
I don't know. What is the most risky game that you see there?
Kansas game, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna be watching that on the edge of my seat, hopefully.
Oh man, I hope you're not. I hope you don't even watch it. It's gonna be at 10 a.m. tomorrow. You're gonna be asleep still. But by the time you wake up, the game will be. I don't know enough to tell you. I mean, if it's my money, I'm safe. Y'all go bigger. Go. We went big, Jake. We went big.
We ended up going big, and our big is $15, which might not sound like a lot to you, because I feel like when I explain that to people, they're like, "Oh, you bet $5." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Like, I'm betting $5 a lot. First of all, okay, it's my money.
Yeah, I'm betting like 10 to 15 games.
Yeah, it adds up a lot when you lose as much as I do. So.
Yeah, it's honestly, I mean, last week I think I did like 40 to 50 bets at $5. That's $250.
So Jake understands it. Look, Jake's smart with his money though. Jake says, "Nah, fuck that." Not saying y'all aren't capable, but triple is a lot. Yes, it is. Usually we half it and we go like $2.50.
I know. My unit is $5. I always bet $2.50. I almost never bet $5.
And Jake, he's going to send me the most long-winded text tomorrow about how it's my fault and he's uninstalling it and why did I let him do it? And then he's gonna be like, "You should have listened to Jake."
It's gonna be your fault.
Some other really big matchups that I do want to see tomorrow. I do and I don't.
Like I have 10 bets right now, and they're all.
I do and I don't want to. I want to see the outcome of the Utah UCLA, but kind of boring to me. Boring. That's going to be the most boring ranked matchup, I think.
I don't think anything's going to be more boring than that Thursday night.
I think that the Texas A&M Alabama game is going to be a shocker. That has upset potential. Always does, I guess, every single year. And then Florida State, NC State. I feel like that's going to be a good one as well. Do you have anything else on college football, Michael? What are some of the matchups that you want to see tomorrow before we move on to NFL?
Matchups that I want to see tomorrow. I mean, mainly it's going to be the LSU matchup. Tennessee's wearing their smoky. What do you think about it? Seen them? They're gray and.
I did see that, and then I also saw. You see what Tennessee's wearing? If you haven't, go look it up.
John, I just said that. I just said Tennessee's wearing their smoky.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Oregon. Sorry. Oregon's also wearing an alternate. My bad. Have you seen what Oregon's wearing? I just literally repeated what you said. No, Oregon. Have you seen?
You're fucking with me right now.
Have you seen what Oregon is wearing?
Yo, Siri just popped up. What? Siri just popped up for some reason.
Jake, if you want to get into college football, I recommend the Penn State Nittany Lions. It's our home team, okay? And they are ranked in the top 10, my boy. Top
Jake,
10.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest to you, unlike your brother. Which is crazy because you guys are brothers, and I think that he would, I hope that he'd be honest with you. But ask John how many times Penn State has won the national championship.
Both Penn State and the Florida Gators have not won a national championship since the BCS Bowl. So we're gonna go ahead and move on since the playoffs started.
That's not true. It is true. But
it's 100% true.
Penn State won a BCS Bowl? When?
No, they didn't. But it's irrelevant now. Okay.
That's what I was saying. Because I'm pretty sure we won a couple. I don't know. Remember Tim Tebow, that guy?
I think the BCS Bowl is now in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, I got this. Jake, you still here? I got a good one, Jake. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the NFL. Correct, John. Correct. We're gonna.
All right. You seem very.
We're just talking about bets, right, Jake? We're just talking about bets.
You seem very.
Let's talk about a big bet.
You seem very excited to talk about the NFL. I don't know if you're going to be so excited after we do actually talk about it. I'm gonna give the floor to Michael. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead, Mike.
So I made a little bet, Jake. I made a little bet.
Hold on. Sorry. I just remembered. Let's talk. I'm gonna run down real quick before you do that. I'm gonna talk. I'm just gonna go over the matchups that we have this week in the NFL, just really quick, and then I'll let you take over. So.
All right. While you do that, I'm gonna grab a drink.
We just had Thursday night last night. Jake said, I'm just getting back into NFL, not as educated as y'all. Okay, so Jake, I don't know if you watched Thursday Night Football. It was terrible for some reason. Thursday Night Football is just, it's always terrible, no matter who plays. Unless it's like week 1 and it's the Chiefs and Bills. That was a pretty good game. Or Chiefs-Rams. But the Rams still kind of suck. So Colts ended up beating the Broncos in overtime. Broncos could have won the game at the end of regulation, but Russell Wilson just is shitting the bed. He plays for Denver now. The Colts, they have Matt Ryan at quarterback. He's been having a tough go of it. Jonathan Taylor was out. He led the league in rushing last year by a large margin, and then their second string running back got hurt in the first as well. We have a game, the early game at 8:30. I think that one is in London, and that is going to be Giants and Packers. Both teams are 3-1. You have the Steelers at the Bills, Chargers at the Browns, Bears at the Vikings, Lions at the Patriots, Seahawks at the Saints, Dolphins at Jets, Falcons at Buccaneers, Titans at Commanders, Texans at Jaguars, 49ers at the Panthers, Cowboys at the Rams. Sunday Night Football prime time will be the Bengals and Ravens. Monday Night Football divisional matchup, Raiders at Chiefs. And then our Birds will be in Arizona, Jake, taking on the Cardinals. It did seem like Wilson choked. It seems like he was overpaid big time. Would you say, Mike?
Definitely was overpaid. No, tell me about how he's overpaid.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
I think they should have take that money that they gave him and the signing bonus and gave it to the kicker.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so with that,
so, hey, I have a good idea, or I have an idea. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. You're getting a nice LaCroix. Oh wait, no free. Sorry. So I liked how you were going over the matchups. What about we go through those matchups again? Let's name them off. We pick, who we think's going to win that matchup. And if we have more to talk about them, we'll talk more about them. But I think we should start off with the Birds. Let's talk about. Do you have anything to say about the Birds? I got something to say about the Birds. This is what I got to say about the Birds, Jake. I've never been a Birds fan. I fucking hated them because they beat the fucking Patriots in the Super Bowl. But this year, baby, fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know why, Jake? Because I've got $110. $110 on them Birds, baby. I got $50 on the Birds to win the Super Bowl, and I got $50 on the Birds to win the NFC Championship. If the Birds win the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl, your boy wins over $700 on a $100. And then I also have a $10 bet, a little smaller. This year, I do think Jalen Hurts is the real deal. Your quarterback, also your number one running back, Jalen Hurts.
Hey, Miles Sanders is looking like a true number one as well this year.
He is. And what's funny, though, is you didn't think that. You weren't sure. But
nobody did.
You knew. No, you maybe didn't know he. You did have faith in him.
Yeah.
And I did.
And I think I'm one of the only Eagles fans that stuck with that too. In Hurts, we trust, baby. So sticking with that matchup.
You definitely have.
Sticking with that matchup, yeah, Jake. So to touch on their schedule, the Eagles definitely have one of, if not the easiest schedule this year, and they're catching a lot of flack for that. And you could tell by the power rankings, they're not even ranked number one, and they're the only undefeated team in the league. But online, I go through all the comment sections every time there's a Birds post, and people are absolutely ruthless because we really haven't played a well-rounded team yet. But the matchup, like I said, it's in Arizona. Kyler Murray is quick. He looks like a toddler that just stole his parents' phone running away. It's going to be tough to catch, but he doesn't, from the games that I've watched, and I've watched every single Arizona game Yeah, every single one this year. He doesn't look calm. It's almost like he doesn't trust his offensive line, and that doesn't help going against the Eagles' front. No, I don't think that there's a way that they win, but it's the NFL and anything can happen. As far as the Eagles, Hollywood Brown. That's going to be tough. We have Gardner Johnson to look over the top, but as long as they can keep him and Kyler in check, and then Zach Ertz doesn't absolutely expose his old team, I think we'll be good to go. Let's move on to the Giants and Packers. This one's in London, so it's on neutral ground. It's a home game for the Packers.
Whoa!
The Giants have Jake. I do want to talk about that. I do want to talk about Joe Burrow, and we have a couple. They're Sunday night, so they're gonna be one of the last ones we talk about. But I do want to talk about that.
I mean, we can talk about them. We can make them next.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next then. The Giants have shocked me, and I think they've shocked a lot of people. A lot of people after they went 2-0 and almost 3-0 against the Cowboys. I didn't believe in them. I know you didn't believe in them, Mike. I don't think anybody believed in them, but Saquon Barkley is back in his true form, and if he stays healthy, it's going to be a tough team to beat. However, Sterling Shepard just got hurt, right? Kenny Golladay can't catch a pass to save his life. It looks like they're going to have to dip into the practice squad for wide receivers, and Danny Dimes, the only thing he has going for him right now is that he can escape the pocket with his unathletic ass and make himself look athletic with his lanky frame. Packers, I think, come out on top. They're favored by 8 points. I think they cover that. I really do. What about you, Mike?
Sorry. Are we still talking about the
8 points? Do you think the Packers win by 8?
Okay, so the Green Bay Packers. That's what it is. The spread is +8.
No, it's -8 for the Packers.
Or -8. I apologize, but it's +-8 is what I meant. Oh well, let me say this. Let me start it off with this, John. Before you even brought up this conversation, before I even heard you say any words whatsoever, if you had just said, like, before that you had started that, just said, hey, what do you think about the Packers-Giants game? I would have said the Packers are going to stomp them, they're going to kill them. Aaron Rodgers has some, even though the Patriots almost kicked their ass last week, and they've, couple bad calls.
The Patriots almost won last week.
Kind of bullshit.
The Patriots almost won last week.
No.
They didn't almost kick their ass.
I like saying, okay, the Packers almost lost. Okay,
there you go. Yeah, that's even better. Even better. No, I like that better. The Packers almost lost that game. That. You're right, Mike. Keep going.
Anyways, had you told me, John, that this game, like, had you just said, hey, what do you think? Yeah, just good. I mean, he doesn't look great, but like Giants, they just don't have it. Their defense sucks. Their offense sucks.
Except for Saquon Barkley, and I told you.
Now I'm changing my mind because their defense doesn't suck, and their Daniel Jones sucks. Saquon Barkley doesn't suck. Kenny Golladay sucks. Sterling Shepard doesn't suck, but I think
he is hurt. He got hurt by the turf monster.
Yeah, that's right. This defense, though, is solid. I mean, they were what? It's one of the only teams.
They
started off 2-1.
Speaking of the turf monster, did you see what OBJ said?
I did see what OBJ said, but hold on. Let me finish what I'm. So, originally, if you had asked me this question, I'd say, now that you just told me this is a London game, it's a London.
Yeah.
It's a London game, and they've got the Giants +8.
Yeah.
What happens in London? Some of the craziest football we ever see. Usually kind of weird, boring, weird.
It's like a Thursday night game.
Yeah, the guys have they get this like weird jet lag. flying over the pond, and it's just you just see a circus there. So we've got -110 for Giants +8. I'm putting $200 on it.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna call Packers 24-0.
Wait, why?
I just think the winner's gonna be the win is gonna go to the more experienced crowd, and Aaron Rodgers has that. I think that the wheels are gonna finally fall off of the Giants wagon. I think the Commanders are gonna finish higher in the rankings in the division than the Giants. I think that they're going to fall off, and then we get to make fun of all of our friends that are New York Giants fans because they can all suck it. And
I love hearing.
Yeah, so we're going to move on to the
you wouldn't take the spread.
I'll take the Packers. I'll take the Packers -8.
Yeah.
I would.
Well, I'm
I
not
would.
gonna take it anymore.
We're going to jump to the Sunday night game to talk about Joe Burrow.
Nebraska turnover. Looks like they're going to win this game. 14-13.
Nebraska?
An update. Yep, just an update on college football.
Poor Rutgers fans.
I know, right? Like you think you have a chance playing an interim coach, but didn't happen. Should have taken the spread though. Would have had that. I thought about it.
So Sunday night we have a divisional matchup between the Bengals and Ravens in Baltimore. Baltimore, I think that now that Tua is down, right, and God forbid anything happens to the Buffalo Bills offense, I don't see another team coming out ahead of Baltimore. I don't. They look so good, and Lamar Jackson can only do so much. But yeah, they are my sleeper pick out of the AFC.
You know something that's crazy? Is I think you're so wrong.
Why?
I would agree with you that the Ravens are a good team. They are a great team. They are a Super Bowl contending secret team. I will agree. But their coach is going to lose it for them.
Why is that? You don't like Harbaugh?
Last week he went for it on 4th and 1. All he needed was a field goal. There was less than 2 minutes left in the game. What he said to his team last week, when he said to his team, when he has a great team, what he said to his team, like, defense, we need a touchdown. I can't take a foot. He went for it on 4th and 1. What are we doing?
And
Take the field goal.
You know what? I think that's a great point.
That game ended up going to overtime, and they lost the game.
And I've seen a lot of people saying that. But you know what that tells me? Is that Harbaugh trusts Jackson. He looks at Jackson. He's like, "That's the guy. He's gonna go. Gonna go and get the first down." But you know what you would? You know what you would be?
That's what I would do if I was a coach with a cop out. You know what?
Dude.
Hey,
you know
that was a bad call. He's gonna say, "Yeah, I believe in my guys." Well, guess what? Your guys don't.
You know what you would be saying if he got?
That was a poor coaching decision.
You know what you'd be saying if he got the first down? Coach of the year.
Yeah, sure.
Coach of the year. What a guy. He trusts his quarterback, and his quarterback goes and does it. You know why? Because it happened last year. It happened last year. It was 4th and 1. They could have kicked the field goal, right? But he asked Lamar Jackson. He said, "Do we go for it?" And he said, "Hell yeah, we go for it." They went for it. They scored the touchdown, and they won the game because he trusts Lamar Jackson. He wants Lamar Jackson to get paid. Lamar Jackson's playing without a contract right now, and he doesn't have an agent. I'm telling you right now, he trusts Lamar Jackson. That's the reason why they will go far in the playoffs. As far as Joe Burrow, Jake says, "I'm still here. I'm just listening." No worries, Jake. Joe Burrow, I like Joe Burrow. I mean, I think that his offensive line isn't as good as it was last year. I think they're just getting the wheels spinning. But I mean, he has T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, you can't go wrong with that. I think Joe Burrow is going to be just fine as long as he stays healthy, which he showed last year that he can go into the Super Bowl. Now, I can say that when they went into Dallas and lost, I was very, very worried for Cincinnati. But after seeing Cooper Rush do Cooper Rush things, I'm not too worried about Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I am worried about them this week. I think that the Ravens come out on top. I don't think they're going to crush the Bengals.
You think Lamar Jackson is better than Joe Burrow?
Lamar Jackson is a better athlete than Joe Burrow. Okay, here we go. If Lamar Jackson,
what are we talking about? We're talking about quarterback.
If Lamar,
Michael Jordan's a better athlete.
If Lamar Jackson had Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, the man would be MVP of the league every single year. If Patrick Mahomes had Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, he would be the MVP of the league every single year. Joe Burrow can't say the same. He is a better quarterback than Joe Burrow. And he deserves more money than Joe Burrow.
I mean, he's been in the league long. Joe Burrow, so I definitely would say that. He's proven himself a little bit longer. I don't know about saying
he hasn't though. He's had more hiccups. I mean, I can't say that because Joe Burrow had the injury, but for as far as skill set, he's had more hiccups than Joe Burrow, and I still say that today he is a better quarterback than Joe Burrow. I'd rather have Lamar Jackson on my team than I would Joe Burrow.
For fantasy points, yeah. For fantasy, yeah, I could see that. So he runs it into the end zone a lot. He's a running back sometimes.
Yeah, he's got a big arm.
Well, no, he runs it in a lot. I didn't say he throws. I said he runs it in a lot.
Here we go. So, do you think he's more hype, or is he actually solid? Are you talking about Joe Burrow? I think Joe Burrow is solid.
No, he's solid.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
You know who's hype? Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is not hype. Trevor Lawrence is hype with Urban Meyer as his head coach.
That's valid. All right, I'll give you that.
All right.
That's a valid statement. That's it, because you know who their coach is now.
Oh, I know. It's Dougie P. Dougie Fresh.
You know who that guy is. That guy at Philly just threw him to the door. Like, even though he won your first Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Come on, dude. You guys do snowballs at Santa. You guys are brutals, okay?
We threw snowballs with rocks at Santa, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's...
How's it go? We're from Philly. We're from Philly. Is that how it goes?
No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly. Fucking Philly.
Fucking Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
There you go.
A lot of money in those boys this year, Jake. A lot of money on those boys. Fly. Moving on. What's the next one?
Hold on. Before we move on, Mike,
Can we go back to,
I just need to show off that
Philly.
Philly Yat. That's dedication, baby. We got Rocky. I'm gonna get a cheesesteak back there. We're not gonna spend too much time on this one. I think this one's a wash. Steelers at Bills. You know what I mean? We don't. Do you even want to go into it?
Here's your question.
I want to see Kenny Pickett play.
No, it's easy. Yeah, exactly. That was my question. It's like at this point, like, what are the Steelers going to do if they're not going to make the postseason? If Mike Tomlin's going to lose his team, who's the owner of the Steelers? He should just come in, group whoever owns them, and say, like, let's just put him in, dude.
Yeah.
The fans want it.
Yep.
Everybody else wants it. Just put Kenny Pickett in.
I agree. Mike Tomlin came out at the beginning of the year and said that the team works better with Mitch Trubisky. We all see that is probably not true. Let the kid play. Moving on, so we got this one. This one has potential. Chargers at Browns. Jacoby Brissett.
Actually,
Jacoby Brissett's been getting it done.
I kept them out of my. I think I kept them out of my 9-leg parlay because, which is really dumb. Don't ever bet a 9-leg. It's so dumb. Yeah, I didn't pick them specifically just because I agree. I think that game is going to be a close one. Yeah, I didn't pick them. I think Browns can pull that one off. Also, like, what's up with Justin Herbert? Like, what's up with the league? Just
so,
like treating
did you know that?
players
Yeah.
disposable.
Yeah. So Justin Herbert, I was thinking the same thing, right? And then I looked up the league's passing leaders. Who do you think the top 3 passing leaders are in the NFL right now?
I gotta say one of them. Okay, so we just had a week without him. I still think he's up there. I want to say.
Hold on, before you guess, we're not going to include Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson. They played an extra game. Go ahead. We're going to go top 5. Top 5.
What do you mean we're not going to count Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson?
Because they're leading, so they have an extra game.
Oh, are they leading?
Yeah.
Because they have an extra. That's funny.
I'm gonna go top 6. I'm gonna go top 6 because, and I'm gonna give it to you. No, I'm gonna give you 6.
Top 3, give rid of those 2.
No, 6 because Jake asked about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's sitting at 6. So.
Joe Burrow's sitting at 6.
Yes.
Okay. So top passing. Oh shit.
So Joe Burrow's at 6.
Sorry. I think I'm gonna say one. I'm gonna say one is in the top 3. I'm just I need to see your face. Like, just sit up a little bit real quick. I just want to watch your facial expression. Okay, in the top 3, I'm not saying a specific number. I'm just saying a top 3. One of the top 3 is Lamar Jackson. Stone cold poker face. Okay, all right. So I think it is because he had that 50-yard game. Damn it, I feel like I'm going to have to backtrack my Lamar Jackson comments. All right, I'm going to just say that my top 3, I think top 3. I'm not going to give you first, second, third.
Okay.
Even though I do think Jalen Hurts is first, but I'm going to say Jalen Hurts in the top 3. Say Lamar Jackson. I think he's in the top 3. And then in the third spot, I don't really know. It's usually Patrick Mahomes. And I'm just saying that because I haven't paid attention to the Chiefs. So I'm like, shoot, is it? But I have paid attention a little bit to the Bills. And I feel like it could be Josh Allen. So I'm going to go Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Lamar Jackson. Those 3 in the top. If I have to pick them 1, 2, 3, I'm going to say Jalen Hurts first, say Lamar third, and I'm going to say Josh in the middle at second.
All right, so we got at number 3, Jared Goff with 1126.
What has the most passing at 11?
3. No, he's third.
He's third, right.
Jared Goff.
But I'm saying he's in the lead of that. Hold on. Sorry. For some reason, my Siri keeps turning on. Okay, got it. Jared Goff is a third. Blown away. First off, I'm
Jared Goff, Josh Allen.
Okay. I got Josh Allen at number 2. I said Josh Allen was number 2.
And this shocked the fuck out of me because I thought this. No, I thought the same thing. What happened to Justin Herbert this year? Justin Herbert, it leads the league up until this week in passing yards with 1250.
You should have known that when you brought up this topic.
You should have. You should have. Number 4. Number 4.
Hurts, where's Lamar Jackson?
Number 4, Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Number 5, Patrick Mahomes. Number 6, Joe Burrow. Number 7, Tom Brady.
Wow, I'm so wrong, Lamar Jackson.
Number 8, Derek Carr.
I'm so wrong. I mean, if he's not top 10,
Number 9. Number 9. You would never guess it. I would give you all the guesses of I'd give you 20 guesses. I bet you couldn't get it.
Honestly, I'm going to throw something crazy out there and say Mac Jones.
No. Geno Smith.
I should have known that. I saw it. I freaking saw that last week. before he even started. I'm pretty sure he was like top 5 or 4. Like, he was there.
And then R.I.P. Tua Tagovailoa at number 10.
I just suck. Where's Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson. Now I eat my words. Now I eat my words. Now I eat my words. Lamar Jackson is at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He hasn't even broken 1,000. He hasn't broken 900. He's at 893, just behind Joe Flacco, Davis Mills, Aaron Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, Carson Wentz, and Kirk Cousins.
Wait, where's Mac Jones at? Mac Jones is higher. What's up?
Mac Jones is at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Hey, what's up?
Talking about? We just talked about the Ravens and the how about them Chicago Bears and Minnesota Vikings? Boring. Just pick who you want to win and let's move on.
Vikings. You got Vikings too?
Yeah, Vikings. Go.
Lions, Patriots.
I've got Patriots in a 12-leg parlay. I think I put like $10 on it if I win 500. The reason I think they win is because I think Bill Belichick saw something in Zappy last week. Zappy really didn't do that great. I know Pats fans are like freaking out on Twitter. They're like, holy cow, we might have a backup number 1 quarterback. And Pats fan number 1, but on the list as well. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So,
as long as Amon-Ra St. Brown is healthy, I have Detroit winning that.
Oh no, I still have the Pats winning it just because it's the Lions, dude. It's the Lions. I don't want to believe yet.
I know. I'm just.
Do you know
I'm just rooting. Huh?
There's an algorithm that apparently has been like 62% correct in NFL prediction games after week 4. Then 62%. Yeah, 62% of the time it has been correct after week. And it has the Detroit Lions finishing the league in 4th place.
Yeah, they're not a bad team. They're one of the I think they're one of the highest, if not the highest, scoring offense in the league right now.
Well, and then the other 3 was number 1. They had the Bills. Number 1. Number 2, they had the Eagles, and then number 3, they had the Packers. But then it was the Lions, and
yeah,
we got what 3-4 weeks in. Come on, let's give them a little time. All right, let's wait till week 10 till we talk.
Okay, so we have Seahawks, Saints.
I mean, it's gonna be Saints.
Wait, who's the Saints? It's what happened with Jameis Winston? Is he hurt? Is he out? Like, what's going on with that?
Jameis Winston, his status. Let's see.
Questionable for sure.
Jameis Winston, Andy Dalton is expected to start with Jameis doubtful. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Seahawks. On the principle that Geno Smith looks really good this year,
yes,
and so does fucking Rashard Penny. So I have Seahawks, Dolphins, Jets. I think the Jets pull off the win.
Why? Just because we have, or I'm becoming a Dolphins fan. I'm not a Dolphins fan. Let me get that. I hate them. I am a Pats fan, and I hate them. I also born and raised in Florida, so I know Dolphins fans. They're stupid. All their fans dumb. Anyways, I'm a Tua fan. I like Tua. I thought Tua was doing really good with Tyreek Hill. I'm also a Tyreek Hill fan, and I like good football players. And fuck it, I will be a true person and speak the truth. The Dolphins are the team right now, except how fucking poorly they are treating, and I use a swear word because how poorly they are treating Tua Tagovailoa, and I wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, hold on real quick, Jake. If you don't mind, could you like the stream and subscribe for us? That'd be fucking huge, dude.
Dude, I went to the page. I didn't even like and subscribe.
But I think that Zach Wilson. I think it's just time for Zach Wilson. I do. I think the kid has had a tough break, and I think it's time. Everybody wants to see him. I saw a meme that said he was dancing after he scored that touchdown and ran it in, and it said when mom brings her friends over for book club. With Zach Wilson dancing after he slept with his mom's friend. That's funny. Falcons.
We're not live.
What's that?
I don't see us live anymore. Last time I searched it, we were...
Yeah, no, we're live. I'll send you the link. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Falcons at Buccaneers. Again, I don't think we need to really talk about it. I think Buccaneers. They're favored by 10 points. Let's move on.
Whoa. Why do you want to just move on from this game?
Falcons at Buccaneers?
Oh, Falcons at Buccaneers. Never mind. You know why I was Falcons at Buccaneers? Who's the Falcons?
Mariota. Marcus Mariota.
Right. And that's not who I want to talk about. It just made me think of the team which is the Tennessee Titans. Who are they playing this week?
So the Tennessee Titans play in Washington against the Washington Commanders.
You know who I want to see throwing the ball? It ain't Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Malik Willis, dude. Put him in. Preseason, some people say he looked hot. I don't know. I didn't see it enough, but you know what? Put him in. It's time. Dude, the Titans have been what the last 2 years? And it's like, honestly, I feel like there was a video. We should look it up. I don't know. We need to find out the rules when we put pictures of NFL players. I think we just have to hide logos. But Mike Vrabel, there's a picture of him last year losing in the playoffs.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Wait, what? Well, anyways, he Falcons are the great value Eagles. Oh, dude, I don't know, dude. I guess, yeah, you're brand. I feel like the Eagles are name brand this year, Jake. This year, the Eagles are, they're the Walmart. The Falcons are the Walmart, and the Eagles are this year. I'm not gonna say they're the Gucci Bergs because they've got a schedule that is easier than peasier, but they're like Calvin Klein to a Walmart brand, the Great Value brand or whatever. Yeah. They're definitely look good, feel good, but everybody can get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Great Value Eagles. That's funny. The Wish Eagles.
Wait, did you hear everything we were just talking about?
No, I didn't. I just see the comment and hear you talking.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that. I was like, yeah, that's.
Yeah, Titans, Commanders. Hopefully we see Malik Willis at some point.
I doubt we will.
I don't know why Titans are only favored by 2, but I think they cover that.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Carson Wentz is not that bad.
No, he's not. He's not that bad at all. His offensive line allows him to get sacked 9 times in a game.
Is out. Yeah, he's been getting sacked, and also I know Jahan Dotson out, and isn't Gibson out too? Antonio Gibson.
Yes, I believe he is.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. Stop. Siri, stop.
I thought you were gonna bring up a fact.
No, dude, I'm trying to get Siri to shut the
Siri is his dog's name.
Off. Don't listen for nothing. Enable Siri. No, turn Siri off. We're done with you, Siri. Die, Siri. No, I'm just kidding. Siri.
We're gonna talk about how you talk to your wife like that, Michael. You can't talk to Siri like that.
I don't have a wife yet, so.
His wife is not Siri. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Texans at Jaguars. Jaguars are favored by 7. I think the Jaguars are now favored to win that division, and I think they're a good team. But Texans are like that sneaky team that could win any week, just by like, I don't know, the graces, you know.
So
Jake has to leave. Jake, good night. Thanks for watching, dude. We appreciate it. Hopefully you get into sports, and hopefully we can help you do that, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
good night, bro.
Place to do it. We'll answer it forever and always.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe. We are thinking about going live tomorrow. We don't know what time yet, but we definitely want to go live during the college matchups. So, yeah. So Texans at Jaguars. Like I said, I think Jaguars win that game. By 7. By 7 though. By 7 or more. I don't know.
Yeah, that's bad. Actually, to be honest, I was listening to NFL radio and sorry, shoot. One of the Jaguars analysts was on and talking about how, like, dude was just talking for like 5 minutes. Well, we're super excited. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, like, we're doing good. We look great, blah, 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 like, up. And then the guy was like, so what do you guys think about Texans? He was like, well, that's one of those games where they sneak up. You know, they could sneak up on us at any time. So, yeah, I agree. I think that's going to potentially be one of those games that's close. What do they have, Jaguars? You said 8?
They are -7. -7. It's a divisional matchup. Jaguars are not a bad team, but the Texans don't suck this year either. They just can't win games.
Here's my thing. If the Texans are going to sneak in, they're going to sneak in and win. So it didn't matter if it was -7 or -3 or -4. If the Jags are going to win, the Jags are going to win by like, okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, I'm saying. If the Jags are going to win, they're going to win by more than 7. If the Jags are going to lose, they're going to lose. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, I think, yeah, I think the Jags are going to win 10, 14, potentially 21 points.
Okay.
But if the Texans are sneaky, then it's going to be just a Texans win. Like, there's not going to be any way that the Jags don't less than 10 or 14 points. So,
okay.
Yeah, Jags 7 for sure.
If you are just joining us, we're going through the matchups for Sunday football, and then we're making our picks right now, and we are potentially going to be placing some bets. We just placed a $15 bet on a 3-leg parlay that has the potential to win big, $193. We're going to see what we can find for bets on Sunday as well. Next matchup, we have the 49ers playing in Carolina. 49ers looked really good last week. I mean really good last week against the Rams. I think they cover their 6.5. I think they win by at least 7.
You thought they looked really good last week.
The 49ers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Deebo Samuel is a magician, dude. An absolute magician. On that one play that he had, it was like a 60-yard, 50-60-yard catch and run for a touchdown. The catch alone was insane. And then he just took off. So I think he's amazing. I like Jimmy G at the helm.
That's what I was about to say. I think San Francisco looks fantastic with Jimmy G at the helm. I think that's a way better position than them having. I think they brought Trey Lance way too early. I also think they did Jimmy G dirty. Pats fan, here talking about a former guy that, when Brady was doing, not so great, we were worried about getting rid of him, and they got rid of him, and so it was like this whole big deal. Yeah, no, I think Jimmy G is way better at the helm. In
What's
fact,
up?
San Francisco's defense looks so solid that who knows? We could see them make a nice little playoff run. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, for sure. They're definitely definitely one of my teams in the East that could make a run.
For those of you who don't know, that is Miss Journey.
That is Miss
He's,
Journey Girl,
Angel.
and then the black
That's Miss
the
Journey
black
Girl
one is
right
Coke.
there. Look at that face. Look at that face right
The
there.
last day matchup that we have, Cowboys at Rams. I don't even know what to think at this point. I don't know if Dak Prescott's gonna have a job.
All right. Well, that's crazy. That's another one that I heard them talking about. Some analysts were. I think that's crazy talk. I do. I wanted to say the same. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it. But once this guy broke it down for me, and we're the experts. What am I talking about? We know everything. I think that you pay him way too much money. There's no way. You can't. And also, I think that what's his name? McCarthy. What's the first name?
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy. He I screw that. Mike McCarthy. He's old school.
What's up, Johnny?
School. He's old school, like almost like Bill Belichick.
Mike McCarthy?
Yeah, he's old school. Like doesn't matter if you get hurt. Old guy's gonna still get his job back.
So I watched
I
watched last week's game with a Cowboys fan, and he was using a term. He said that Mike McCarthy is a pode. And I was like, what is that? Like, in my head, I'm like, what is that? He kept saying that. He's like, oh, what a pode. And I'm like, what is that? He said, he's a potato. He doesn't do anything. The only thing he does is he stands there. You can tell he doesn't discipline. You can tell that he shouldn't have a job. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm sitting here listening to this. He also said that he'd rather have Cooper Rush as the quarterback. You know what it reminds me of?
Wait, so what is this guy saying? Is he thinking that Jerry Jones is running the show or something?
Yes.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah, and Mike McCarthy, you hear stories too of even when he won the Super Bowl in Green Bay, you don't hear good things. So I don't think he's. I don't know. I think that the Cowboys could win. I think the Rams end up winning. I don't think they cover the 5.5, and I think they potentially win by 3 or 4. Cooper Rush, I tried looking it up, Mike. I couldn't find it anywhere. Cooper Rush's last loss as a starter, because there is none. He is undefeated as a starter, and there's potential that he continues that.
Wait. Did you say that Dallas won in Pittsburgh?
Huh? No, I said that Mike McCarthy won Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl in Green Bay.
Green Bay. I apologize. Okay, I thought you said that the Cowboys won a Super Bowl in Green Bay, as in their
Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl
in Green Bay
in my lifetime. So
it was not in Green Bay. Green Bay will never host ever. It'll always be cold.
It'll be inside.
Like winter. Yeah,
inside or in Florida.
Never goes there. Yeah.
The last matchup that we are going to cover, because we already covered the Sunday night game, is Monday night. Again, I don't know if there's much to say about this. Is Raiders at Chiefs. It's tough to be a Raiders fan, and I feel so bad for any of the Raiders fans.
I'll put a one-game parlay on that for Patrick Mahomes to go 250 yards at least. Probably 2 passing touchdowns, right? I mean, Raiders defense is what?
Is what?
How is the Raiders defense? What is their points against been like? Look that up?
Yeah, I can look that up. I actually don't know.
I got it.
Yeah, Raiders are having a tough go of it. I don't see them going into Kansas City in primetime and winning, unless the link between Derek Carr and Devonta Adams magically clicks like the magic that we heard about in the off seasons with them being best friends and all that. I just don't see it. I have Kansas City covering the spread handedly at 7 points.
Okay, so Raiders have had 4 games this year. They lost to the Chargers 24-19.
Yeah, I don't think they've been blown out.
They've lost to the Cardinals 20-29.
Yeah.
They lost to the Titans 24-22.
Yeah.
And they lost to the Broncos. Or no, they beat the Broncos.
They won the Broncos. 32. They helped us with that parlay.
Yeah, they won 32-23. Here's the thing. You're right. They haven't been blown out. Let me see what the Raiders. Justin Herbert threw 26 of 30, 279 yards, but he threw 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? He threw 3 touchdowns. So that's what I'm saying for this game. If I was going to do a parlay on this game, 3-leg, I would definitely say Patrick Mahomes. I would say at least 2 passing touchdowns.
Hold on. Say the first thing because you're kind of breaking up a little bit. So you said Patrick Mahomes what?
Okay, hold on. I'm back on the Discord, so probably pick up this bad. So I got Patrick Mahomes plus 255 yards. I got Patrick Mahomes 2 passes. I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. Chiefs win this one. So with that little 3-leg parlay right there, you've got plus 140. But honestly, you could probably even take Clyde Edwards-Helaire, give him some rushing yards. He's been looking hot.
He has been looking good, but the one thing that makes him look really good is his catching ability. Finally, his rushing hasn't been very good, except for last week. I think last week he did pretty well.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire touchdown.
You always advise me against the touchdown bets. Always.
I know, it's just too risky. It's dumb. Like all these bets are dumb. I mean, no, I don't necessarily think that. Patrick Mahomes throwing 205 yards, definitely think that's a no-brainer. There's no way
I agree.
Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw 255 yards.
And I think he throws 2 touchdowns as well.
Doesn't throw 255 yards. This Sunday, I will take 3 weeks off of betting. 3 weeks. Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah, and I have it recorded.
3 weeks off.
1
I
hour.
know, and now we're going to
31 minutes and 36
week.
seconds into.
You're going to start talking about bets. You're going to be like, I got this bet, this bet, this bet.
All right.
All right. So I got plus 2 passing touchdowns. Please gamble responsibly. Longest pass by no, I'm not. All right. So I can't actually pick rushing right now. I can only pick receiving. For some reason, I can't even pick Clyde Edwards-Helaire to get any receiving yards. But
yep, keep going.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pick those 3. I'm gonna not get greedy. I'm gonna pick those 3. I think it's a no-brainer.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes, 2 passing touchdowns, money line, Chiefs, player stats. Patrick Mahomes, 255 plus. Wait, what's the spread? I might take the spread. Oh, minus 7.5. Chiefs have to win over touchdown and a field goal, or safety, or whatever they do. But no, I'm not gonna get greedy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a unit on it.
Okay.
You don't agree?
No. I agree. It was just funny hearing you say you're not gonna get greedy, and we say that every week.
Well, guess what, dude? You live in what state?
Kansas.
Oh wow, there's a pre-made parlay. Sorry, what I was about to say. You live in Kansas. I got a Broncos token because I live in Colorado. I wouldn't want that. I'd rather have a Patriots token. But I got a Broncos token because I live in Colorado. That might mean you have a Chiefs token because you live in Kansas.
Not
So
yet.
you might be able to get that. What?
I don't yet, but I do have a parlay that I'm gonna place right now, and if I do get a token, I'm gonna revert and use the token. Do you want to hear my parlay?
Wait, you have what do you have? You have a token? Or
No,
a
I don't
parlay?
have a token, but I do have a parlay set up in my bet slip that I'm about to place. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, of course I want to hear.
Okay, so I have.
Wait, wait, real quick, because I'm about to lose what I was just talking about. What did I just do?
I do not have a token. I just looked.
No, it wasn't about the token. No. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry. I can't remember what I was.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You said that you have a Broncos token, and I might have a Chiefs token. Because I live in Kansas. So I took Eagles money line, 49ers money line, Buccaneers money line. I'm going to say the opponents for you too. Eagles over Cardinals, 49ers over Carolina, Buccaneers over Falcons, Bills over Steelers, Chiefs over Vegas, and that gives me odds of plus 243. $5 bet wins $17.20. What do you think?
Wait, hold on. You said Chiefs over Vegas. You
Johnny.
said Philly over Cardinals. You said
You cut out again.
I'm cutting out.
Yeah, you just did once when you said that last matchup.
Here, hold on. I got it.
Yeah, Johnny. So I have obviously my mic and my interface. Michael, we kind of this was kind of like a whim kind of stream that we did. Ooh, I think I'm coming through his speakers. But he already has plans to get a mic, and he won't be cutting out like that. He's using his headphones. He's having some issues with Siri opening up as well, which is probably playing into it.
I'm back. I'm just gonna go through the computer mic.
Oh, that sounds so much better.
Quiet.
That sounds so much better.
I thought it was gonna sound worse.
Yeah, I just got to make sure not to talk while you're talking, and that sounds a lot better, I think. What do you think, Johnny?
Why do you?
Because it'll when I start talking, I think I'm coming through your speakers, and it does. I'm not able to hear you when I'm talking, so but it does sound a little better. But
No. I turned it down now, so you're good.
Okay.
How about that? Can you, if you talk while I talk, is it?
Yeah. It cuts off
A little bit. Yeah, there we go.
No,
see, we're good.
No, it cuts off still.
Oh. All right. Well, we're just doing it. You know what I mean? We're just, we're out.
Now I can't hear you at all.
Stop. You're fucking with me.
Now I can hear you. I swear I wouldn't mess with you. I wouldn't mess with you with that.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to tell you.
It's okay. We're about to wrap up anyway. We're coming up on 2 hours. So just to go over my bet slip that I'm about to place, I have Eagles over Cardinals, 49ers over Panthers, Buccaneers over Falcons, Bills over Steelers, and Chiefs over the Raiders for a 5-leg parlay, plus 243 odds, $5 bet, wins $17.20.
Wait. You've got Bucks, Chiefs. Just name the winners. Bucks, Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Eagles.
Yep.
What about Packers, Giants? You said they're going to destroy them.
I still don't want to touch it.
Wait, what?
I want my low risk this week, Michael. I've lost way too much. I'm not.
And it's plus 243?
Yep. I just hit place. And I think that is going to wrap things up.
Wait, we're done?
Yeah, we're coming up on about 2 hours now, so I have about 2 hours of video to go ahead and edit and cut through. So,
or we just keep going, another hour or so.
We could, but I think we have tomorrow as well.
That is true. That is true. Well, I mean, what time tomorrow are you thinking?
I mean,
So thousands of fans watching.
I know we can start. I don't know, early afternoon during the like when the 2 o'clock games start.
Oh, I'll probably still be driving by then.
Well, then whenever you get off, whenever you stop driving, you let me know, and we'll buffer about an hour, and then we'll jump on.
Word. Let's do it.
Alrighty. Johnny, thanks for listening. If you subscribe, turn the notification on, we will be going live, and you can get you can get get the updates. If you like the stream, that's going to help us a lot too, so that we can be published for the masses to see, and then they can come in here and hopefully learn more about sports, get into sports. We just placed our bets, and every single week our bets hit on paper, so we're gonna see how they go, and we'll keep you posted. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Our bets are easy money.